talk about reading a lot. I push for everyone, especially black children, to read. What I know is reading is not natural. It is not a skill anyone is born with. The human brain was not wired to read. Spoken language, reading, no. Reading has to be taught explicitly, deliberately. Not everyone gets taught correctly. That's where the crisis begins. What reading actually is at a neurological level. When a skilled reader encounters a word, the brain does three things almost simultaneously. It recognizes the letters, it connects those letters to sound, it retrieves the meaning. That process happens in a millisecond for fluent reader because it has been practiced until it is automatic. That automatically does not come naturally. It's built through explicit instruction in phonemic awareness, the ability to hear and manipulate sounds in the spoken world, through phonics, learning how sounds connect to letters in a predictable, systemic way. Through repeated practice and till decoding becomes effortless enough that the brain can allocate its energy to meaning, to comprehension, to influence, to critical thought. Reading is a constructed skill. It requires a teacher who knows how to build it. It requires a system that prioritizes building it correctly. Now connect that to history. In 1740, South Carolina made it a crime to teach a black person to read. They did not criminalize spoken language. They did not criminalize memory or storytelling or oral tradition. They criminalized reading specifically because they understood something that the neuroscience would later confirm. Reading is not just decoding. Reading is access. Access to written law, to contracts, to arguments for your own freedom. A person who can read can navigate systems that were designed to exclude them, can challenge documents they were meant to sign without understanding, can pass knowledge to the next generation in a form that survives. Frederick Douglass called learning to read the first act of his liberation. He was not being poetic. He was being precise. So when I tell you that 84% of black fourth graders in America are reading below proficient, I'm not giving you an education statistic. I'm telling you that 84% of black fourth graders do not yet have full access to what reading makes possible. That is a freedom problem. And it starts with understanding exactly what reading is and what it means when a child is not taught to do it correctly. I'm Elgin. Follow for more.